What's up everyone and welcome to Ola Testing. Today I'm trying out the Neural DSP Gojira plugin. Long time no Neural DSP plugin for me. As you might have seen on my channel, I made several videos of Neural DSP plugin. I personally think that Neural DSP is on the forefront when it comes to plugins. And they've been pushing the game these past couple of years, so other companies have to step up. Today I'm trying out their new project, which is a collaboration with the band Gojira. How cool is that? Gojira is a French modern metal band, I would say, and they're absolutely excellent. Guitar player Joe Duplantier, who's also singing. This is his signature Charvel guitar right here, Pro M, that I'm going to use for this demo. It has the Marcio Joe Duplantier signature pickups front here, and we're just going to dive straight in to this plugin. And look at this. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So the plugin contains of 3 different amplifiers. You have a clean that looks like this, a crunch that looks like this, and an uber metal that looks really cool like this. Is this Magma? You know, the album Magma? I don't know, but it looks really cool. So you have 3 different amplifiers and 3 different cabinets. They've been matched, so when you switch the amplifier, it also switches the cabinets, but you can also unmatch them, so you can use different cabinets with different amplifiers. So pretty simple to just switch around if you really want to. Other than the amplifiers, you also have an overdrive, you have a dirt pedal, a phaser, and the chorus. That goes in before the amplifier section. And then in the post section, you have a delay and a reverb with shimmer on it. And before all of that, you have a whammy pedal and an octaver. How cool is that? So I'm using right now a MIDI pedal to control the whammy pedal. How cool is that? So there's a couple different modes in this. You have Blade 1, which raises 1 octave, and Blade 2 raises 2 octaves. So Blade 1, 1 octave. And then we have Fatso, which adds an octave lower or an octave higher. So that's really cool. So right now I'm using the Absolute Metal Monster, that is the 3rd amplifier in this plugin. No overdrive or anything like that engaged. So no overdrive engaged, but we can use the overdrive if we want to. Let's go. No distortion, just level. Becomes very much over the top. Can dial down the gain a little bit. Back to lows. That's cool. If we take a look at the crunch amplifier, they're calling it the crunch amplifier, but you know, you can get out a pretty good chug out of this amplifier as well, just saying. I think this amplifier right here sounds and behaves a little bit more like a standard dual rectifier. So when you boost it, it behaves like a dual rectifier. The dirt pedal is basically like a distortion or fuzz, so you can... Listen to that filter. That's a nice growl, I like that. If you ever used the Neural DSP plugin before, I mean, the layout is basically the same, where you have, you know, the pedals up to here, in the beginning, you have the amplifier, the EQ, the cabinet section, and then the post EQ. The cabinet section, just like any other Neural DSP plugin, very simple to use. Just pick the microphone. You can move around the microphone like this. Away from the speaker. I really like having this setup because I like to do this, the good old classic 3, this. Then I move around the microphone just to find a good I mean, this is how I EQ guitars for an album, for instance. I just move around the microphone to find something that suits the mix, so... I usually do this before I go to the EQ section of the amplifier and tweak those EQs right there. And the overall aspect of the tone, I think that the IRs and the cabinet impulse responses are probably 80% of the tone right there. But just like any other Neural DSP plugin, you can use your own impulse responses. This clean amplifier right here, you can get some really good vintage tones out of it if you just crank the knobs on it. You just gotta sneeze, man. Lower the volume, just cleans up nicely. Pretty cool. If you lower it again, you have a good clean channel happening. You also have the clean chorus happening right here. Beautiful. Also have the reverb happening with a little bit of a shimmer. Without the shimmer, it sounds like this. And with shimmer, so that's a nice little feature right there. So an old trick that a lot of lead players actually use, Per Nilsson and also Henrik Donhage, is that they're using a phaser on their lead tones. And Henrik did a pretty good example of this, where you're just tapping. I mean, if you disengage the phaser and you just do some tapping right here, so... I mean, it's not really that cool, but if you add in a phaser... it becomes a lot cooler, I must say. I also have the delay happening right now. That's cool, I like that. So that's pretty cool, the octave right there. So there you go, that's my quick little demo of the new Neural DSP Gojira plugin right there. It's definitely on par with the rest of the Neural DSP plugins. What I like about the Neural DSP plugins is that, you know, with every plugin they're releasing, it's more like adding flavors and different amplifiers. I mean, I think you're getting the EVH amplifier out of this thing. That's my guess, at least. But I feel like in this plugin, over the other ones, if I compare them to the other plugins that Neural DSP has made, it feels like it has a little bit more to offer, you know, with the phaser and the chorus and the dirt and the overdrive, also the whole whammy and octaver and all that. It feels like you're getting more of a bigger package, I would say. And amplifiers sound great, the cabinets sound great as well. Yeah, man, I think it's a good deal. It's a good deal. If you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.